Good morning, y'all. It's Friday. It's like this week feels like it went by so fast, but yet so slow. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but we had the CFO at our office this week. We had meetings this week. It just felt like it's happening fast, but then like took forever to get to Friday. So, anywho, y'all, I'm so annoyed. And I'm annoyed only because whose idea was it that we need to eat every day? I'm just tired of like planning what to eat. I'm tired of thinking of what's for dinner, what's for lunch, what's for breakfast, what's like snacks. I'm tired of eating. And then it's like all repetitive. It's the same shit, right? Taco Tuesday, pizza on Fridays, hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill. Uh, it's just like chicken. Like it's just like all the same things. So if y'all have any like different but good recipes, please share them, okay? Because your girl is going through it. I'm tired of eating the same thing. I look on Pinterest for like inspiration, right? Different recipes to try. And then you look at how to make them and it's like a 30-step process. I'm not doing all that. I don't have time for that. By the time I get home from work, I don't even want to be cooking for real, for real. And then I'm supposed to stand in here and make this 30-step dinner? No. No, I want something quick but healthy. And that's another thing too, y'all. Me and my husband went to the grocery store last night looking for something for dinner. And we literally just walked up and down the same aisles, circled the same aisles at least like 3 times. Because everything in the grocery store is literally bad for you. And it's like, I saw like the FDA approved lab grown meat. So then I'm scared to eat the meat. I'm scared to eat the fruits and vegetables. I'm scared to eat what's in the aisles. Like everything is like, I don't know. I used to have the mindset of like I gotta die one day, but like nah, I'm not there no more. Like now I wanna, live a good quality life, eat good quality food. So anyways, I say all that to say if y'all have some recipes or something that are quick, easy, healthy, fulfilling, whatever, send them to me, okay? And they don't even have to be like I don't want heavy food because last night we worked out after dinner and it was like what we ate was so heavy that by the time I worked out, I didn't even get as good of a workout as I feel like I should have because I was just so bloated and uncomfortable from the dinner that I don't want to say it was counterproductive because I still got out and moved my body and got some fresh air. But, I just want to feel good, period, in my body, which food is a large portion of that, right? Right. Okay. So, anywho, yeah, that's why I'm annoyed today. But on a positive note, I took out some notebook paper, right, yesterday. Remember how yesterday I was talking about getting some loose leaf paper and sticky notes and all that stuff. So I did that yesterday and I mapped out my book. It's right there, but I can't grab it. But um yeah, so I did that yesterday. I think that it will be a book on like unbecoming because I feel like so many people are talking about like becoming and like healing has become like a trend and growth has become like a trend or like this aesthetic. And so the route that I think I'm going to go with the book is unbecoming. All of the things that, people, society, loved ones, whatever, has put on you because I've been compiling a list for a couple months now of like lessons that I had to learn the hard way. And so I combed through that list and picked out like key lessons that I wanted to touch on. And I've assigned each lesson a chapter. And yeah, then I just made some touch points for each chapter And then where I left off was going through and writing down like a story that could relate to each lesson and touch point and all of that. So I have a couple of stories written down, but I didn't finish that. So that would be my plan today, is to not, because I know that writing a book is going to be a whole process, right? So I'm pacing myself, but I do want to have at least some stories written out, probably by the end of today. And then I'll let it breathe over the weekend and then go back to it next week and kind of just look at it with fresh eyes. And if there's any other stories that I remember that I might want to add or take out or whatever. And then kind of once I have that blueprint, kind of go from there. As far as like start the actual typing or writing, I should say, because I'm going to write in pen and paper before I start typing, which is so counterproductive. I feel like in today's day and age versus like when I grew up, that's what we did. We had to write our rough draft and we had to edit it and like get revisions on like a partner in class. Oh, my alarm is going off. We had to, have a partner in class review it. And then from there, we had to, make a final draft, and then we had to type it. And so maybe that's why I'm conditioned to do it this way. I don't really know. But all I know is I'm a pen and paper girly, okay? You will find me with plenty of notebooks. You will find me with lots of planners. You will find me with lots of stationery, period. Okay? Okay. So, yeah, that's my goal for that. Also, I got these glasses. Look at them. Hold on. These are my blue light blocking glasses because staring at a screen all day at work and then coming home and, potentially getting on my MacBook or whatever to do any bill pay type stuff or anything like that. So I got these blue light blocking glasses, and I work for cows, not for cows, but with a cow company. And so I feel like the print looks like, you see it? Looks like cows. Looks like a cow print. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't know. Anywho, so yeah. My phone just lit up. My bad. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's happened or shifted in the cosmos, but I'm feeling really good right now. I'm feeling really positive, really just what's the word? Optimistic. I'm feeling very optimistic about the future and kind of where I'm going now that, and if I'm being honest, I've realized that like maybe it's because I'm finally doing something with the book, and maybe I'm finally doing things like this, like recording, where it's like I'm not just consuming all day anymore. I'm pouring into creating as well, and maybe that's why I'm feeling better. I'm having like an outlet. So, yeah, I even like asked myself yesterday, like, should I record? Should I post? It's not like anybody's going to notice if I don't, but it was like, girl, you're going to notice. You're going to notice, and you're going to feel good after running your mouth, yapping away. So do it. And I did. And did anybody watch it? No. It doesn't even like, what's the word? It doesn't even make me feel bad anymore. It doesn't even, I'm saying anymore as if I've been posting for a long time, but it doesn't make or break me if somebody watches or doesn't watch, is how I feel right now. And I love that for me, because old Andrea would have searched for the validation or, the instant gratification. But we're not in that phase anymore. We're not in that season. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to go get ready for work, drink my coffee, finish my coffee. Also, I repotted my plants. These are a few of them. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, and then I took two to my office. And then there's a couple more out there. So, yeah, these are some of my babies that I repotted. And I just watered them this morning. So I'm proud of my plant babies. Anywho, all right, guys, I will talk with you later. I love you. Have an amazing Friday. And yeah, let's keep this positivity going, okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye.